Chuck Harold, SecurityGuideTV.com, SecurityGuideRadio.com, and ASISTV.org. My next interviews. What's your name?
So my name is Tara.
And what's your name?
My name is Emily.
And the website?
www.calypso.io.
Now, it sounds intriguing.
Spelled like this.
Right there.
We're trying to get the .com.
No, I like IO better.
Really?
No, I don't.
Emily doesn't.
Oh, Emily doesn't? All right, well. All right. What do you guys do?
So we work for Calypso. So Calypso is an AI false alarm filtering platform. So we essentially analyze video alarms and we look for human and vehicle motion, flag those as true alarms, send them forward to monitoring stations to be analyzed by their operators.
So my home alarm that's gone off 25 times because they think that bird is actually a car.
Exactly.
I'm going to lower that.
You're going to reduce those.
All right, that's fantastic.
So we remove over 85% of those false alarms.
85%?
So anything, yeah, it's a lot of alarms. Can be thousands and thousands for some people.
Now, I get the AI, I get the machine learning, but this sounds different to me than, video management. It's not quite that.
Yeah.
No.
Or are you doing the management for me?
No, so we connect with the existing cameras and the existing video monitoring software, and we sit in the middle. So Calypso is basically 100% cloud-based. It sits in between these, and it acts as kind of an in-between, the middleman. So the camera sends the alarms to us, we filter out those alarms, and then we go on to that software. So we work with existing software, really.
So you're agnostic, and
Yep.
you work with anybody's platform, and
Exactly.
you integrate easily. Okay.
Yep.
Tell me some of the vertical markets that are going to be useful for your application.
Yep, so we're working predominantly with monitoring companies, so lots of central stations here in the States,
All right.
lots in the UK where we're based, and a few in Ireland, South Africa, a couple random countries like that.
Denmark.
Denmark as well. So our customers are predominantly working in, construction site security, critical infrastructure, residential properties, retail. So, there's tons of industries they work in, but our customers are mostly monitoring companies, but we're now going to be expanding that. We're going to be announcing a partnership with a distributor soon, so that's exciting, so that we can start basically selling to installers and integrators as well.
Now, why are people using video as their alarm? I kind of get it. They think cameras are smarter now. Oh, that's a 1982 Toyota. I'm smart. Look at that. Okay, but there's a value in that, but I still would like to have something more solid, like the door being opened in conjunction with the car pulling up in front of my building to do the burglary. Are people just flat out saying, I'm all video now, I'm all in, and that's my alarm system? Are we there with this?
Yeah, it's
I
growing.
don't think so. Yeah,
But it's
there.
more efficient, I think. And a lot of the laws that are changing here now, you're requiring visual verification before you send out police dispatch. So
good point.
Video is allowing you to do that. And for us as well, we're helping make that process easier because the operators aren't having to verify 20,000 alarms. They're doing 85% less.
Now, I got a trick question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
GSRM. UK, Ireland, you know what I'm talking about.
GDPR?
GDPR.
I was like, I don't know what GSRM is.
I'm on my wrong show.
Run away.
I made up a new one. All right.
Do you want us to run the show?
You should. All right. So here's the catch-22.
Yeah.
Let's pick Germany. I have a video management system and I have an alarm system, and I'm capturing video, and I have to do something with that if it's people are identified.
Yeah.
But I can't identify them unless I make a database, and I can't make a database because I'm not allowed to.
Of course, yeah.
So how do we get around that for alarming? Because let's say a set of facial recognition says, there's that damn Chuck Harold again. Security Guide Radio is here at my building. I don't want him here. I'm setting off an alarm. Then I have to take that data and put it in a database. How do you get around all those privacy laws?
Yeah, so we had a lot of these GDPR concerns right when this was coming out in the EU. So not sure how much longer we'll be in the EU and the UK, but we are GDPR compliant. So basically what we've done is we only store the alarms in Calypso for 30 days.
Okay.
So that's GDPR compliant. Any data we store after that is completely anonymized, so there's no faces,
Right.
no
Yeah.
number
Kind of
plates or
on the
anything
edge.
like that.
You don't know who you are. You're
So-
just,
All right.
it's a person. Don't know who.
All right.
Exactly. So in that way, we're GDPR compliant. So the 30 days thing is the big one. Since we're not really looking for people or cars,
Not per se.
number plates, as in, we just, we don't use that data to train our machine learning models, basically.
All right. So if you did see a recurring vehicle that keeps showing up, and they're doing recon before we break in or do something bad, right? And a license plate is captured, then you got to treat that differently, I suppose.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't use it to train our models, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't capture the license plate. We just capture the fact that it's a vehicle, and then
Right.
it gets sent on to the operator. So it's their job, their decision
Right.
on whether it's, they won't know it's reoccurring, but for us, we don't do that.
Right.
That's their decision.
We're
Let's
just
talk-
keeping it simple.
Let's talk about real time. What does that mean in your system?
So it means that alarms are coming into Calypso all the time. You know, there's about a 1 to 3 second latency. So it takes normally about under a second to process alarms on our side. So we're really adding a minimal delay there. It can be more on the 3 second side if you're on a slow internet connection. So yeah, we're not really introducing too much delay to the way things are done already. We're just simply sliding into the infrastructure, just adding less than a second's delay. So it's basically almost instantaneous.
Let's say you said 85% of these alarms are false, but I want to go backwards for archival investigation reasons and just maybe look at some of those false alarms to add them to a real alarm for investigative purposes, right?
Yep.
Data's still there somewhere where I can go get it and look at it?
Definitely, yeah. So we've got them in Calypso.
Yeah, it's like you started. You continue.
So you can view all the alarms from the past 30 days in Calypso. That includes everything we've said is a false alarm as well. So you have access to everything that's come through Calypso. Since we obviously aren't sending through the false alarms to the monitoring stations, they have the option to go into their account, and they can even look at custom days and times to go back and check out, you know, if we've missed anything, touch wood, haven't done. But if they need to go back and look at what we've classed as a false alarm, they have that option for 30 days.
Is this it sounds a little unique as an offering. Not a lot of people doing this, right?
Not really,
You know, there's some people that do similar stuff, but no one does what we do.
Right.
A lot of them need cameras. We don't. So we said it's cloud-based, so you don't need any hardware for ours, which makes it a bit different. There's some good guys out there doing similar sort of stuff.
Right.
But it's a bit unique what we do.
Any plans to tie the video that you already analyze to an access control alarm? So you get a camera, you got a guy walking in a building, but we also have a corresponding alarm on a door. And maybe we match those two things together to give you a different analytic.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Obviously, we will send through those alarms as well, but at the moment, we're only looking at the 3 or more images that are being sent to us per alarm.
That's fair.
And then it's really up to the monitoring station to decide how they want to deal with that, if they want to then go in and check out what's being triggered on their other sets of alarm systems, whether that's their Berg or fire alarms or access control. So we're really only dealing with the video side of things to let the monitoring stations decide how they want to go forward with that.
Sounds very good. Interesting. Give us your website one more time.
Thank you.
www.calypso.io. Yeah, you can spell it here. Just read Tara's chest. Maybe that's weird. Let's not point that out.
All right, back in a minute here at GSX 2019 live
Thank
from
you
Chicago.
for tuning in.
Chuck Harold, SecurityGuideTV.com, ASISTV.org. We're back in a bit for the next interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.